torso. You know, there's so much kind of tightness in the like basically here, but on the back side. It just felt so good to do that practice. Little did I realize how good I was going to feel the rest of the day. So I hope you, if you were there, felt as good for the rest of the day. Today is our HIIT yoga day. So I kept thinking, well, you know, we switch it up. We usually do a little warm up for yoga, and then we do our, you know, high intensity interval training. And I thought, you know, why don't we do HIIT then yoga? So I'm flipping the switch a little bit on you guys today. We're going to do some hopping around, some jumping around, and then we're going to get into our yoga session sequence. Why don't we do HIIT then yoga? Yeah. I'm flipping the switch a little bit. There we go. All right. We're going to do. Looks good. So sound is good. So if you've never done this with us before, this is basically plyometrics, all stolen from Tony Horton, the P90X guy. All body weight movements, body weight exercise. So, however, actually, it's not all stolen from him. Truth to be told, most of the exercises. But I do a warm up that I love to do before my runs, and I was thinking today I'm going for a run. I'm going to run up Ladyface Mountain, which I love. So I didn't really want to pound my legs. So I thought we would do my normal run warm-up as one round of a routine. Well, then we'll add some arms and abs, and then we'll do one other big round. So that's going to take us about 25 minutes or so. And then we can do a few sun salutations and some nice deep hip stretches. So almost like a HIIT / yin, but maybe not so much yin, but just deeper holds, not 3 to 5 minutes in holds. Anyway, if you're newer to us, these classes are done on a donation basis. You could Venmo me directly at Teddy McDonald. Thank you so much for everyone who continues to do that. And you can also go to 5pointyoga.com, which is my yoga studio that is still shut down. You know, it's funny thinking about this whole pandemic and all this stuff. I don't think we're probably going to be allowed to be open until March. Thankfully, we'll survive the pandemic as far as the business goes, but it's unbelievable that we will have been shut down basically for 11 of 12 months by the time March comes, assuming that we can't open sooner than that. I don't think we're going to be able to, but that's pretty miraculous. Sad, actually sad. I keep reading more and more things about the horrific impact of this whole thing. So that's one of the reasons why I started doing this on a donation basis, because I want to make sure that whether or not you have the financial resources, that you can at least keep yourself healthy and move through some of the stress that affects all of us in different ways. So 5pointyoga.com is that website. You can scroll down, sign up for your yoga class like you normally would for a yoga class, or there's a link for donation there as well. If you don't want to worry about doing that and you just want to become a monthly member, thanks to the pandemic, we've done a whole virtual session and a whole virtual monthly program. So you can do that. There's 4 different options at consciousendurance.com. So, and if you join there, there's a free option, then there's like $15 to $1,000 based on what you want to do. And if you join the free one and you're like, oh wait, I totally want to support Ted and what he's doing, you got to let me know, send me a message, because I have to take you off the free one and then you get on the paid one. All right, so that's it. That's my housekeeping announcement. Let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start with some hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. We're going to 100 here. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. Now one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have an Achilles issue, you won't want to do this. 10, switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, switch. If you're not sure you have an Achilles issue, this will tell you. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 70. I think this is going to be 80. 4, 5, 6, 7, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 90. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 100. There you go. That alone, if you had nothing else to do for a minute and a half, do that every single day. Just gets the blood moving a little bit, gets your lymph system moving. It's really fantastic. There's actually some good science behind hopping. Go ahead now, pull and pull. So knee pulls. Pull. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get it up and then pull. 9. Get it up, pull. 10. We're going to do 20. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, slight change. You grab the ankle and pull the shin up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's more piriformis. 15, 16. Here's your abdomen. 18, 19, 20. Now we do a little quad stretch. So you grab the back of the foot and then pull down. Oh, I'm a little sore. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, hamstring stretch. So you basically step the left leg forward, reach to the outside. So notice that front leg is straight. And then you switch. So you can do it right in place. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Now, squats. So typically on my run, I would go from there to doing some leg swings. Right here, right? If you had a tree that wasn't going to fall over, I would do 10 leg swings on each side. That would be kind of my run warm-up. We're not going to do that today, but that's what I recommend. And you don't even have to do 20 of those knee pulls, leg pulls, quad stretches, but even 10. So I would definitely do my hops, then I would do those pulls, and then I would do, not what we're going to do. We're going to do 4 minutes of squats right now, where we're going to go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So I wouldn't do this necessarily this much before a big run, or even a little run for that matter, but I would do a few just to kind of get the hips open a little bit more. Because when you go for your runs, you want to be loose and kind of ready for your run. So what I want you to do now, feet straight forward. We're going to turn this foot out, we're going to turn this foot in, and we're going to turn this foot out, and then this foot in, and they're just going to change in the hips a little and change in the knees. But we're going to do 8 rounds of 20 seconds, and we'll get to maybe 12, something like that. So we do 20 seconds on, 10-second break. 20 seconds on, 10-second break. 20 seconds on, 10-second break. First, feet shoulder distance. Ready, set, go. Squat. 2. You want the first one to be identical to the last one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, oh yeah, 12. There you go. 10-second break. Ah, beautiful, clean, fresh air. Ready, set, go. 10 more seconds. 20 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Now, one foot turns out. It turns out a little bit. When you squat down this time, you should feel it a little bit on your inner thigh. You may not feel it if you're more flexible. That's fine. Ready? Oh, go. We're 2 seconds late. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Good. This foot, turn it in. Doesn't matter which foot, we can do both. This whole little warm-up is a combo. Oh, go. 1. This one you feel more in the knee. 2, 3, 4, 5. You might not go as low. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. 12. Good. That foot straightens, the opposite foot out. It's a combo. 2 people. Kelly Starrett, who has the Ready State. If you've ever seen that, he's got this Ready to Run book, which is a fantastic book if you're a runner. But then also my friend Malachi. This foot out. Here we go. Ready, set, go. 20 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, you want to break the plane of the knee if you can. 11, 12. Now take that foot, turn it in. So if you're not a runner, this is still a great, that's why we're doing it today, right? I don't expect you to go run after this. I'm going to go run after this, but you don't have to. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So by the time we hit 12 of these, 8 rounds now, both feet straight, 2 more rounds. We have done, 96 squats. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it to 100. 5, 6. That means we can do 14 in each of these last ones. 9, 10, 11, don't stop now, 12, 13, 14. Good. 10-second break. Anyway, the point is, I want to do this for a very long time, and I know that if I don't take care of myself, I'm not going to be able to. My body's not going to last. Ready? Go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 more. That's all. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Remember, same as the first one. 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Done. Not so bad. Now we go straight to push-ups. So typically, for those of you that haven't been with us on these workouts, I do, some of my personal training clients, I do a series of 4 or 5 groups of exercises, all different exercises. This is kind of the first one, oftentimes. Ready? So we're going to go down to push-ups. We do 30 seconds. So you do as many as you can in 30 seconds, or you just pick a number. What's your number? You want to pick 10, 15, 20, 30, 900. Either way is fine. Start in a couple seconds here. 30 seconds, I try to do 30 in 30 seconds if I can. So do the best you can, knees down or not. 3, 2, 1, begin. Always take a break anytime. 15 seconds. And 1, 2, 3. That's it. I did 26. Downward facing dog. Took a couple of breaks. Bend the left leg, press the right heel down. If I don't take breaks, which oftentimes I won't, I can do 30 all the way through. Solid 30 push-ups, but took a couple breaks because, it's early. I felt like it. Switch legs, and you can too. Breathe. Now we go something arguably even harder. Chaturanga push-ups. Actually, not even, there's no argument here. It's harder. So 30 seconds again. Do what you can. Chaturanga push-ups. The hands are closer. You're going to come forward. This is all triceps here. Boom. Right down. Up. Like that. Abdomen strong. Breath smooth. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1. Do them in groups of 5. 10 more seconds. It's 20. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Done. All right. It's a good wake up. A good wake up in the morning. So, those of you that have been with me for a while, remember my knee thing? It's not even a thing anymore. So happy about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leg climbs from here. This is right out of P90X. Ab Ripper X. Abdomen really strong. Climb up the leg. I'm just going to move back a little bit for my padding. Ready? Up. Touch the foot. Down. You can use your arms. 2 and down. Up. 3, 4, 5. Just a 20. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's it. You want to use your abdomen, that's all. That's all you want to do. Make sure you're feeling it there. Other leg, same thing. Ready? Set. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Now we're going to do a little kind of metronome side to side. A little metronome side to side. So you're going to lie on your back. I'm going to take my mic pack off for this one here, just for a short moment. Lie back, take the legs straight up from here. Arms out to the side a bit. And then we're going to go halfway down one side and then back up 20 times total. Halfway down the other side. Back up. All right, like that. Other side. That's 4. I'm so dramatic. 5, 6. Make sure you're using the abs. 7. Don't strain the back. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Good. 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. Good. You know, it's funny. Those used to be so much harder for me. And it just reminds me of the whole idea of muscle adaptation, right? And, you know, as you do stuff, your body realizes it, recognizes it. We're going to go to second round. So you have a small break. I'm going to take a sip of water, go for it. And I was just listening to, so I'm in the middle of recertifying, you know, getting my continuing education units for my USA Triathlon coaching certification, so I can at least be an upstanding coach in the world of triathlon and endurance. So I'm in the midst of taking this endurance coaching summit, which happened just a week ago. And now so I sort of wasn't able to watch it live, right? So you get these continuing education credits and you have to take quizzes and stuff like that. But anyway, so it's fascinating because there's a lot of exercise physiologists and researchers. There's a whole business track where they go through sort of marketing and things like that. And but then there's a whole science track, and I'm way more fascinated with the science track. And it's unbelievable. This one guy who is, I think he's Italian, actually. Yeah, he's totally Italian. Samuele Marcoca or something like that. I don't know, but just a fascinating guy talking about the psychology of endurance. And he related that a lot to Kipchoge. There's a lot of science behind smiling when you work out, how you'll reach exhaustion sooner if you don't. So there was a great study. I did not hear from Samuele, but there's a study that showed cyclists that were being flashed at like 1/16 of a second. So it was imperceivable to the eye, but they were being flashed either smiley faces, right, or just normal face, like not a smile. And the people who were part of the thing reached exhaustion sooner, and if they did not have the smile. If they had the smile, then they were able to go a little bit longer. So there's all kinds of cool little things like that you think about. So as a coach, I'm going to tell you to smile when you're about to get crushed by doing some squats. So here we go. You're going to squat down, and this one is basically calf raises. So you come down again, and then up on the toes, and then down and up on the toes like that. So it's a little bit of a lift, okay? But now what I don't want you to do is reach for the floor like that. That's too much strain on the back. Got it? Got it. All right, here we go. Ready, set. Oh, there's no timer. We're just gonna do 30. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, up on the toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11, 12. That's 13, and 14, and 15. That means halfway. Smile. 17, 18, 19, 20. It takes a specific kind of person to smile in the middle of suffering, right? I lost count. 28, call that. 29, 30. Good. Now you're just going to turn 45 degrees. One side, we're going to do squats, 5, and then jump 45 degrees. 5 more, jump back, 45, squat, and then jump. We're going to do 40 of those. They'll go pretty quickly. Do the best you can here. You know, it reminds me, speaking of Tony Horton, we had a discussion. You might have heard me tell this story, but he was like, he hates running at all. He just hates it. And so he would ask, there's like a group of us sitting around, he's like, why do you guys run? He's like, it's like nails in a chalkboard for me. And of course I just love it. I love the feeling of loosening up and warming up and breathing deep and climbing mountains and running downhill. It's like, I mean, I couldn't. 5 times, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Meanwhile, 5, jump. Pull-ups are like my worst possible thing. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Last thing I want to do is like sit in a gym and lift weights. 5 and do pull-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5. I just feel like there's so much of the world to explore. 3, 4, 5. Why wouldn't you run it last 10 or bike it? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. That's 2. We're going to do 2 more leg exercises. Yeah, there's just too much to see. So the last thing I want to see is a gym indoors here. But again, if that's all you have and it's 40 below and you're in Montreal, you don't have a choice. I understand that. But that's why companies like Zwift, I mean, those are real things. I signed up. I was like, maybe I should try this whole Zwift thing, because they in this whole endurance coaching summit, they talk about coaching people who are doing all that sort of stuff. I'm like, I should know about this. I'm like, it's all about indoor. Like the last place I'm going to be is indoors, but I need to do it anyway, just to be a better coach. Right? Standing on one leg, 20 times. Ready? 1, up, 2, up, 3, 4. Abdomen strong. 6, 7. Bend the standing leg, straighten it. Up. If you have to touch. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Other side. So that gets a little annoying in the glute. A little bit. Kipchoge, I mentioned Kipchoge, Eliud Kipchoge's the guy who broke the 2-hour marathon. It was a whole kind of staged event, but he specifically asked, he tried it once with Nike, didn't do it. It was like 2 hours and 24 seconds or something like that, opposite leg. And then he did it by like 40 seconds. He beat it the next time. And he's like, it wasn't about the shoes. It wasn't about the climate. I mean, he said it was just about the crowd and the energy from the crowd and the positivity of people cheering him on. Standing one leg, ready, go. Down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. Whoa. Down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. 11. Abdomen strong. Abdomen is involved here. 13, 14. Call that. I might have skipped one. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. One more. 20. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things about racing. One of the reasons I love racing, because not only, I mean, it's a lot of the races I do, it's not like there's like, 10, not like the New York Marathon, which I've done, but it's not like 10 deep on the side, everybody cheering you on, or the Boston Marathon. It's not like that. It's, but the point is, you get this competition and people do cheer you on, and it's a race. It's like a whole thing. I love racing. Okay, so here you go. Last leg exercise, run, stand, squat, switch. I don't really know why it's called that. It shouldn't be called that. It's just to be like a jump, squat, switch. That's all. So you're going to look forward here. You're going to squat down. Here's 1, 2 is a demo. 3, 4, 5. Notice I'm looking forward the whole time, and I'm jumping. My torso pretty still, but my hips and legs rotate underneath. And what I don't want to see you do, I can't see you anyway, but I don't want to see you reach for the floor. Remember, reaching for the floor is too much strain on the back. So you have to squat. I would rather see you just go squat and turn and squat and turn. That's your modification. Squat, turn, squat, turn. We're going to do 40. 40 is a lot. If you want to stop at 20 and take a breath and be like, F you, Ted, I can't do it. It's not me. I'm not ready yet. My muscles haven't adapted yet. That's totally fine. When I started this, I was on the couch at 22. Tony will tell you a story about Usher. Usher worked out with us one time. I don't know how that all happened, but he came and literally by the 13th exercise, he was like fan on him, couldn't handle. And you know, Usher's like super fit. Anyway, all right. So looking forward, 40 times, abdomen strong. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down. 1, 2, 3, abdomen strong. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let the form go. 6, it'll get harder, but you can do it. 9, 10 more to go. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abdomen strong. 7, recommit. 8, 9, 40. Boom. There you go. Nice job. Gets the heart rate going. For sure. All right. Let's go down to push-ups. Sidearm balance, push-ups. Usually what we do next in the routine. Sidearm balance, you push up. One arm up. Push up, other arm up. We're going to take a few breaths here. Start in 15 seconds. Just do 10. And then we're going to do mountain climber push-ups. And 10 of those. So 20 more push-ups. Abdomen strong. The yoga is coming, I promise. Ready. Begin. Push up. 1. Push up. 2. Push up. 3. Push up. 4. Push up. 5. Push up. 6. Push up. 7. Abdomen strong. 8. We got 9. One more. 10. Downward facing dog. See, I told you the yoga was coming. Down dog, take a moment, bend the left leg, push. That right heel down, stretch it. And then switch sides. Stretch. Good. And now mountain climber push-ups. So I do these slightly different. It's not right to right. It's right to left, then left to right. So cross, cross, then push-up. Got it? Cross, cross, push-up. Cross, cross, push-up. Do the best you can. You could skip the push-up, and these would still be hard. So I'm going to do 10. And do what you can in the meantime. Abdomen strong. Ready? Go. Cross, cross. 1. Cross, cross. 2. Cross, cross. 3. Cross, cross. 4. Cross, cross. 5. Cross, cross. 6. Cross, cross. 7. 8. 9. 10. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. Switch sides and stretch. Good. Right to the knees then. Cross the legs. Good. Now we're going to do side crunches. Lately I've been doing these, I've been doing 30 of them. Oh, we can do 25. 25 is plenty. I don't know if you can see my My toes have officially lost circulation. So crazy how that happens. Okay, side crunches. You're gonna roll 45 degrees to your butt, bottom arm straight down. You can use this as a little assist to lift up, or you can just have the feet down, right? Good douche, like this. 1, 2, okay? So there's that, and there's also straight legs. Right, excuse me. Right, so there's also 1, 2, 3, like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna do 20, no, 25, 25, and I'm gonna do 5 bent, 5 straight, 5 bent, 5 straight, 5 bent, 25. Ready? Here we go. Set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Bent knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight legs. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bent knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch it. Same thing. Switch. Switch it up. Switch it up. Switch it up. Everybody. Everybody. 25. And then one more ab thing after this. And then we're going to do some yoga. Woohoo. I kind of like the switch, actually, I have to say. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight legs. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bent knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bent knees. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. There you go. One more round. Lots of different things to do. We'll do a little Russian twist, kind of side to side, little Russian twist here. So you're gonna lean back, lift the knees. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So we're gonna get to 30 at kind of a medium pace, not too slow, not too fast. And if you can, hands down, right? So the back of my hand hits the mat. Then we're gonna go 50 fast, and the 50 fast ones will be hip to hip. So that's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. Got it? So 30 medium and 50 fast. Lean back and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Now fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50. Done. Lie back. Deep breath. Very nice. Go ahead and grab or bring your ankle to your knee. So fitness session, plyo session, HIIT portion is over. Yoga next. Not that yoga is not fitness, yoga is fitness. But pull in here, ankle to the knee, drop the head back, pull and stretch that hip. After lots of those squats, 30 seconds, breathe. Soften, tailbone down if you have any hip stuff, any sciatica, any kind of electricity in the back of your leg, going down your leg. This is what you want to do, but you want to pull the hip down and then pull the legs into the chest and breathe. A few more breaths. Good. Switch it. Same thing. Ready? Pull in. And stretch. Tailbone down, legs pull in, breathe. A few more breaths. Good. And then release that. Pull the knees in. Let's rock up to a seat. A few times, forward and back, forward and back. 2. I was going to say, I said 3. I don't feel my microphone pack on there, but it's because I didn't have it on there. Soles of the feet together, knees wide right here. Baddha Konasana, or butterfly pose. So this is a stretch, and we're going to spend a solid minute, 2 minutes here. I'm going to set a timer just in case, so at least I see how long we were going. What I want you to do is take more of a yin style. So we've done this where we've done the PNF, the proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, but we're not doing that today. We're just leaning forward and breathing. Oh, you know what? Actually, you stay there. I'm going to get you something because I feel like this is really important for all of us to hear. It's kind of from the summit, actually, which I printed up. It's super cool. If it's right here. Oh, yes, it is. Very good. Right on my desk. Look at that. Look at that. I'm totally not organized, but once in a while I pull a rabbit out of my hat. So I am organized. I don't have time to get organized. That's the issue. This is just one slide from one of the talks. And it was this woman, this professor, who basically teaches coaching, right? And I thought, oh, this is kind of, so these are the core competencies of a coach. And I thought this was so cool, actually. There's basically 6 different things. So let's just keep hanging forward and stretching. If now, we're going to do 30 seconds longer. If now you wanted to push a little bit more, you could push down a little bit more. That would be fine. But basically, she's like, any coach that's a decent coach that is actually, having success with their athletes, or any coach, whether it's a life coach or whatever kind of coach. The first thing is to set the vision and strategy. So, right, you have a discussion with your client, and then you're going to set this vision of where you guys want to get to, right, for the client. And then you shape the environment. I thought that's an interesting thing to do. That's number 2, kind of shape the environment. Come on up from there. Let me just check our actual time because that was 2 minutes. Yeah, great. So what I want to do next is straighten the right leg, pull the left knee in. This is more hamstrings. Flex this foot here. Sit up tall. First turn to the outside of your leg. Little twist. I'll tell you, even a day after that thoracic spine routine yesterday, this just feels more open already. We're going to do that more, that's for sure. I guarantee you that. Okay, a minute or so down here. So set the vision and the strategy, shape the environment. And I thought that's interesting because it's not like you can shape the environment of the environment. You can't tell someone it's sunny when it's raining. But you can essentially create the environment of coaching. So whether that's supportive, some coaches are militant, right? Some coaches are, they don't really care so much about feelings necessarily, and just blow whistles at you all the time, and work until you drop and puke. I mean, I think that's sort of older 80s kind of way, but I guess that's still a thing. Building relationships, which is obviously, I think that's kind of obvious in the thing, but then conduct practices, so that's pretty basic of like, the different drills you're gonna do, or getting your client to do certain habits. For instance, if you were a financial coach, you would want your person to maybe check, their retirement accounts on a quarterly basis or a monthly basis, or look at their budget on a daily basis or a weekly basis, or whatever that was. So the practices that you do on a regular basis, and then read and react to the field, which is interesting. So read and react to the field. Just a couple more breaths here. So that has to do with observing the environment, like the rain or whatever, but also the field of competitors, and or let's just use the financial coach as an example. Market goes down, you want to switch and maybe trade some things and move some things around, or relationship coach, one person gets sick, another person has to step up, right? So there's all kinds of different things in that, but read and react to the field is the fifth one. And then the last one, go ahead first, sit up nice and tall, flex and twist and turn. The last one is learn and reflect, which kind of makes sense, right? So you go through the coaching process and you figure out what it is that you learned, and this is one of the things why I love working with people, because we can see, and one of my clients, Jim, who I've mentioned to you before, he's a surfer, he's an artist, he's just an amazing guy, and let's just say he's got more wisdom on this planet that he's gained than I do. Let's just say that. But anyway, now down the front here, stretch. Oh, it's not going to work for my knee. But we work together, and he's doing all kinds of arm balances, and a guy his age, you would never, I don't know that many people his age personally, but I do know that there's maybe 1% who are doing what he's doing. He is an outlier for sure, and all the arm balances he's doing, and let alone the waves that he's surfing. But the point is that every time we get together and we go through a session, and I take them through a session, that we learn and we reflect, and then we try to figure out what we can do. And every day is different. Some days are better than others, and some days you feel more energetic than others, but as long as you're always paying attention and you're always looking back and kind of learning and then moving forward based on that. But again, you take it with a grain of salt. There's also these, all of a sudden surprises, right? So I'm going to go for my run. It's a cooler day. I should do pretty well on that run, but I haven't really been running so much. So there's part of me that's like, I'm probably not going to reach any records, but why should I not allow myself the ability to get pretty close to my PR? Why not? Right? Why put that limit on myself? I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna let my body do what it does and see how well it goes. Come on back up from there. Now pigeon pose. Anyway, I thought that was interesting, so I'll read them again to you. So you set the vision and the strategy, you shape the environment, you build the relationships, you conduct practices, read and react to the field, and then learn and reflect. Pigeon, we're going to go, let's see if we have 2 minutes. I think we have 2 minutes. Oh, sure we do. Sure we do. 2 minutes in pigeon, which is a nice little thing. Anyway, so that's core competencies of coaching. So when you get into coaching or being coached, for that matter, if you ever have the opportunity to be coached by someone, then those are some things that you might want to think about. That's what I got for you today. Directly from the Endurance coaching summit brought to you by Training Peaks, which is fun. It's fun. This year, so I still haven't really thought about a big... Oh, yes, I have. What am I talking about? So I want to do the Backbone Trail. That's what I want to do for 2021. That is enough. Right? It's enough to pick 2 big goals, which is biking the Backbone Trail, 66 miles, start to finish, about 14 or 15,000 feet of climbing. I want to bike it, and I want to run it. It doesn't have to be the same day. It doesn't have to be consecutive days. But I do want to do one. I'll do one. First I'll bike it, and then I'll run it. And I'll give myself lots of training for that. But 2021 is the year that happens. Also, as long as the race happens, I'll do the half Ironman in St. George, which will be fun too. In fact, I got to sign up for that. So half Ironman, that happens May 1st. Then sometime probably I could do a June or July. Might be getting hot, but June would be nice, kind of a start off in the cool weather. That is 2 minutes. Switch legs. I don't expect the Backbone Trail ride to take me more than, let's just say, I don't even know, like it'd be 100K basically. It's 100K, 15,000 feet of climbing. In altitude at Leadville, I did 100 miles with the same amount of climbing in 10 and a half hours, So I would suspect here this should be, let's just say, no more than 12 hours for the ride itself. For the run, probably double that, or maybe 18 hours or something like that, 1.5 times that probably, depending on how fast I'm going. That I'll set up as a fun event where I get other people to kind of run along with me and kind of pace me along, and maybe we'll do it as a fundraiser too. That'll be fun. Sponsor Ted for 5 cents a mile. Let's see, what would be if it's 66 miles? $1 a mile is $66. That's good. 50 cents a mile, $33. 25 cents a mile, $16.50. No, it's got to be at least 50 cents a mile. I'm going to raise money for people affected by COVID or something else. Lots of people to help. All right, last few breaths here. Very good. Come on up. Yeah. Lie on your back. Well, not lie back yet. Seated forward bend. So shake out the legs, feet forward, flex the feet, reach the arms up, fold down, forward, stretch. Nice stretch. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that, because it's youtube.com/TeddyMcDonald1. Teddy McDonald 1. They're saying that I won't be able to broadcast live unless I have at least 1,000 followers, and I have 600 or 599 or something like that. So go be the 600 and 601 and tell all your friends. All these classes are there. So do that before we get shut out of YouTube for our live sessions. Last breath or two. Good. And then roll up, roll back. Go ahead and pause for a moment. just lie flat. Let the back rest. Check our time. Good, so we're going to take the legs up and over the head for plow pose, up and over. There we go. Support the back, take the legs up. Oh, also, Saturday morning is our workshop, the Inversion Workshop. If you haven't signed up for that, it's 9 to 11 on Saturday. So there will not be a live streamed donation-based yoga class that day. It will be a workshop that's in my Instagram, on my website, YouTube. So the information's around. I can post it again if you're interested. But it's all about inversion. So we're going to do handstands, forearm balance, headstand, and shoulder stand. Be super fun. Bend the knees. Good. Back up from there, and then down over the head. And then unwind. And then pull the right knee in. Give it a big squeeze. Roll to the left. Switch sides. Roll to the right. Very good. Back to the center. Shavasana, final rest. Final rest. Feet flop open. Arms down by the side, or right. You can bring the hand to the belly if you want. Right hand to the belly, left hand to the heart center. That's fine. Take a big inhale. 2 to 3 minutes. Totally relax.
a second.
Okay. You can go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart center, your right hand to your belly. Take a nice deep breath. Go ahead and bend the knees, roll to the right side.
We're wrapping something.
You're wrapping something? Are you so excited? Go ahead and make your way up to a seated position. You want to sit down with me? Do a little meditation, Madison? No? Sit up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, palms up, eyes closed. Just a couple breaths. Again, always coming back to that sense of peace, calmness, tranquility, just being still, calm, comfortable in your own skin, with your own being, regardless of what's outside circumstance, and even regardless of what's happening in your own brain. There's a deeper place to live from, the heart center. Bring the palms together from there. Take a moment of gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much, my friends, for showing up. Thank you for bringing your energy. I appreciate it, as always. Thank you for your contribution, your support, your continued support. We're going to make it through this whole crazy pandemic. I promise you that. Stay safe, stay healthy. Join us on Saturday for our Inversion Workshop if you can. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so we don't get shut out of YouTube. We're not going to get shut out of YouTube. There's a different way I can go around, but it'd be nice to have more subscribers too. Thanks, you guys. See you tomorrow, Friday, for a nice